Alright, welcome to this video on this new Raw channel where we're going to be focused on more not business oriented but more self-improvement oriented content. So here's how to actually lock the fuck in. Now first, to lock in, you need to understand the hero's story. Now what is, I'm fucking big. So what is the hero's story? You are the hero of your own story. You're the only person that's the main character in your movie. You're the hero. So if you think of a normal hero story, the hero suffers. They grow through discomfort. If you think of normal Batman movies or Spider-Man movies, you know that Batman, after his parents died, and after he was miserable, he went and trained with the monks. Spider-Man, he went... Well, no, he's actually a fucking dork and he got his abilities and that's it. But if you think of any actual hero movie, Rocky, they all needed to train and they all needed to suffer to grow. So if you understand that you're the hero of your own story, you need to think of life as if there's a camera crew following you and documenting your every single step. And this actually makes life easier because if you know that you're the hero of your own story and you need to suffer, then you're not afraid of adversity, you're not afraid of hardship, because you know that it's part of the story. Because no hero story is complete without hardship. You need to evolve from somewhere. So you need to be the hero of your own story. Now if you think of normal fucking stories, Star Wars, Harry Potter, fucking Lord of the Rings if you're into that. Leave your current fucking area. Leave your current environment. Luke left Tatooine. Harry left Privet Drive. Frodo left the Shire. Basically, every single hero needs to go on a mission. They need to go on an adventure somewhere to grow. So leave your current situation. How can you do that? Obviously, a bunch of you are under 18 or you don't have the budget to travel. But the best and absolute fucking best way to do this is to travel to another country. You need to travel to another country so that you can change your environment and you're forced to grow. Because extreme circumstances bring extreme growth. Meaning, if you put yourself into extreme circumstances, you are forced to grow. But obviously, a bunch of you either don't have the budget or don't have the capabilities to travel. So the next best thing is just to move away from home, move in with some friends or something. But if you cannot do that as well, redesign your room. Now, what I mean by that, you have your room, you have your bed, you have your closet, you have everything like that. Redesign it, rearrange it. Because that's a new environment that you need to get used to. That's on the small scale. Obviously, if you can't fucking move to Thailand for 3 months. But on the small scale, at least redesign your room because you need some hardship, you need some adversity, you need something to get used to grow. And the best way to do that is to change your environment. Now this was the boring part of the video. This was the part of the video that I just needed to tell you as a preface. But now we get to the juicy stuff. What it takes to win. Now first of all, you have to go all in. There's no half-assing in life. There's no plan B. There's no other option. You just know too much to go back to an old life. When Harry left Privet Drive, he didn't come back after 2 weeks to go on a fucking birthday or a wedding or a fucking meet Dudley for some coffee. He went, did his job, defeated Voldemort or defeated the villain, and then he came back successful. You need to disappear and come back successful. And as I said, extreme circumstances lead to extreme growth and character development. So how can you really make something work if there's no stakes? You have to go all in. You have to not have a plan B. Because if you have a plan B, you have a way out. And that's not the way to make it work. So you have to go all in. But what does that mean? It's not just having no other options or no plan B. It's having literally no other thoughts. It's designing a life and designing a character, designing a hero that you want and going after every single fucking day without fail. And in today's video, we're going to do just that for you. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a 30-day challenge that if you follow, you're going to design your dream life and you're going to start achieving it and working for it in 30 days. So let's get into it. Actually, Designing your dream life. Now, this is the first step to becoming successful. If you see this picture, this was me in 2022. I just came back from school and I was working on some marketing degree for my company. And I remember every single day sitting in school and knowing that I'm wasting my time, thinking about what I could become, how amazing it would be to leave this monotonous life behind and to actually behave as a hero and live my own story. You and basically all people cannot live in a mold. You're living in a mold, basically. You're going to the school, you're going to college, you're going to work, you're going to fucking kindergarten if you're that old, fucking. You're living in a mold and you're slowly molding yourself into one robot that's doing the work. And that's not a way to live. Humans need creativity, humans need connections, humans need adventure, and especially men need all that stuff. So you need to leave your monotonous life behind and you need to daydream. I daydreamed all day in fucking school. I still have fucking amazing grades because obviously I'm a G. But you need to leave your environment and you need to design your dream life and actually visualize it every single fucking day. So, action step, sit down with a pen and a paper. Literally, grab a pen, grab some fucking paper, sit down and design your dream life. How do you want it to look? How do you want it to feel? Exactly in 2 pages. Your daily routine. What woman you're with. What car you drive. What house you have. How your day looks like. What your business looks like. How much you're making exactly to the fucking dollar. Don't cheap out on this. Actually visualize it every single morning and write it down. Because you need to be working towards the goal. Because if, let's say, you're a captain of a ship and you don't know what direction you're sailing towards, no wind is favorable. You need to have a goal and you need to be working towards it every single fucking day. So you need to design it and visualize it every single morning. Next thing, probably one of the most important slides of this whole fucking slideshow is designing your video game character. Designing your hero, the hero of your story. Now, before I started my marketing company and working on my stuff, I exactly had a clear fucking vision of who I wanted to be, and I'm still working towards that goal. I wanted to be free. I wanted to search for the truth. I wanted to have financial, location, and time freedom by the time I'm 18 years old, and I have that, and I'm fucking 16, bro. I wanted to be wealthy, ribbed, clean, able to fight, eating clean, and create $1 million business, as well as a personal brand that you're currently watching right now that entertains and inspires entrepreneurs and people all around the globe. Now, I'm still working on my character, but I have it designed. I know exactly how it looks like. I know exactly what his dream lives look like. I know exactly what his daily routine is. I know exactly how he looks like, physical appearance, how he dresses, what traits he has, and everything else about him. I know him more than myself currently. Everything starts with an idea. Have an idea. What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of traits do you want to have? How do you want to dress? What kind of personality traits you have? How people look at you? How people view you? How women view you? How other men view you? Who will you be? Write this down as well. And here comes the literal most important slide. Designing your villain. Now, this is how you beat the motivation fallacy. This is how you beat not having motivation. Now, if you look at any story with a hero in it, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, Harry Potter, fucking SpongeBob, you have Plankton. They all have one thing in common. They have a villain. You have no light without dark. If you look at Newton's third law, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. For every good guy to exist, there must be a bad guy. And if you are the hero of your own story, and the villain is the opposite of the hero, then the secret to beating motivation is to build yourself a villain. Now, to make sure there's no disadvantages involved, you don't want to be there's no, discrepancies in any traits at first. You don't want to just choose a villain, choose Andrew Tate or choose one of your friends that you hate. Well, not friends, but enemies or something. No. Your villain is going to be the clone of you. He's going to have one extra trait that you don't possess currently, or at least I think you don't possess currently because you're watching this video. We've designed your dream life. We've designed you as a hero of your own story. And by designing your... What the hell is happening? And by designing your villain, we're going to have all three things to have an amazing movie, an amazing life. So what we're going to do is have a clone of you as a villain, and he's going to have one extra trait, which is he's going to have no requirement for any motivation. He's going to do the things that he needs to do no matter what, every single day, no matter how he feels or how stressed he is from work, from school, how much he needs to study. He's going to do the things that you need and that he needs to build his dream fucking life. So make a list. If you did exactly what you wanted to do every single day, what would you do? I would go to the gym at 6 a.m. every morning. I would walk past a hot girl and not just look at them, but actually go up and talk to every single hot girl I meet. I would build $1 million business within 4 years. I would have the best fucking camera gear and the best fucking work gear in the world. I would read a book a week. I would have a 90+ sleep score. All the things that you want to do, write it down to your villain. And every time, and this is the biggest step to beat motivation, this is what worked for me. Every time you do not want to do something that's on the list, you're going to visualize your villain. You're going to visualize your villain doing it and beating you, eviscerating you, fucking stomping you on the ground. And your villain's beating you, bro. How do you feel? If you're masculine at all, you should feel embarrassed and you would do the thing. This is the best way to beat motivation and the motivation fallacy. I'm going to tell you the 3 habits of high achievers just to help you build your story, build your villain, build your hero. These are some stuff that I saw in high-level entrepreneurs, millionaires, everyone I know that is successful. First of all, they have speed. You need speed. You need to be fast. You need to be quick with everything you do. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to be bad at stuff or that you need to rush stuff. It just means that you're competent enough to do your perfect work fast. Because people who fail more and fail faster, fail more and they get better than you. Now, what that means, when you have an idea, don't wait. As soon as possible, you get a chance, make it a reality. I was in Greece about 5 days ago. I came back from Greece and I was in Greece with one of my buddies. And he always had this vision of driving a motorbike in the sunset on a Greek beach. Now, as soon as we got off of the plane in Athens, we went to the beach and we rented a bike. Now, the problem with the bike, he's a millionaire entrepreneur. He's super big. He has a huge-ass business, huge personal brand. You probably know him. We were there on the beach and we rented a motorbike. Well, I didn't because I'm 16, but he rented a motorbike. And it was a manual. They ran out of automatic motorbikes and it was a manual. Now, he didn't fucking know how to drive a manual, obviously. He'd never driven one. He had a license for it, but he'd never driven one. So, what he did, what most people would have done is just wait for an automatic, give up on the idea or do something like that. No, he wasn't afraid. He basically went on YouTube. He pulled up a 10-minute video about, hey, how to drive a manual motorbike. He pulled up a 10-minute video. He watched it. And after that, he went and did his dream. And he learned how to drive a motorbike within 10 minutes. Most people wouldn't do this. These are the traits that I see in high achievers that most people don't fucking do. Speed is the first step. You need to pull things off quickly, swiftly, fast, dude. Oh, I want to eat. No, okay, boom, I made eggs. Done. Oh, I should probably go to the gym. Boom, I'm already at the gym, bro. I'm working out. I'm better than you. Immediately. Next thing is momentum. Now, these people, especially high achievers, they don't fucking rest. They don't think about anything other than work. When they're having lunch, they're scaling systems in their head. When they're on a date, they're thinking about hiring a new team member. When they're talking to you, when I'm recording this video and I'm thinking about how to scale my business in the back of my mind. Literally, right now, I'm thinking about how to scale my marketing campaign on Facebook, currently, as I'm speaking to you. The key killer of momentum is rest and believing that you've done enough. You've never fucking done enough, bro. Life is a long-ass game. And this is a lifelong game. So if you're here, when you climb a mountain, you always find new mountains to climb. So why would you fucking rest? People are beating you every single day when you rest. There's people that are climbing the mountain, not resting, and they're beating you because you just think that you're tired and you need to rest, bro. Key killer of momentum, believing you've done enough. Never rest. Never rest. There's no such fucking thing as rest, dude. You cannot rest. You cannot. There's just no such thing. And some final tips. Get rid of negative people, obviously. If I need to tell you to get rid of all your loser friends, then, bro. Get rid of energy vampires. Get rid of cheap dopamine. Get rid of fast food. Get rid of short form content. All that shit. Start and never stop. And actually build a life that's worth living. And the final thing is action. Now this is part of speed. This is part of speed because, you can be fast, but with speed, with inaction, is useless. So this is a part of speed, but I still thought that I need to make another slide because it's really, really important that you need action. As soon as you think about an idea, execute. Fast. Bam, 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 bam. Execute the idea immediately. After you think about it, if you're in a deep work session, write it down. And immediately after, execute on the ideas. Because you thought about an idea. Someone else is already thinking about the same idea as you. The universe gives multiple people the same idea at the same time. You need to eviscerate them. And this is another trait that I see the most successful people possess. Now, they won't admit it. But the most successful people I know think they're better than everyone else in their mind. They think they can achieve more than anyone else. And they act like it. But they show humility to the outside. But they think you probably know all these people. You know Andrew Tate, you know Jack Hopkins, you know Iman Gaji. They all come across as pretty good people. Well, not Andrew Tate, but they all come across as pretty good people, right? They are good people. That's not what I'm saying. They are really, really good people. But in the back of their mind, they think they can crush you. They think they can fucking stomp on you because they're so much better. They think they're better than everyone else. And that's why they're successful, because they have no mercy. Everyone's competition for them, dude. They're gonna stomp on you. And now that we've designed your dream life, we know that you're the hero of your own story, and we've designed your exact character as a hero, and we've designed a villain to help you beat motivation. I've told you the 3 best, highest ROI traits that I see the most successful people I know possess. I'm going to tell you about a 30-day lock-in challenge. So you know what you're working towards. You know what you look like if you're at your top form. And you know who's beating you if you don't work for it. The 30-day challenge is very, very simple. People are dropping off their New Year's resolutions. It's January 9th when I'm recording this video, and I'm probably going to publish it today. Because I just started this channel, why would I wait? Probably no one's going to watch this video anyway. So, after these next 30 days, February 9th, 10th, something like that, you need to fight your villain. The villain that you've just designed, you need to fight him to the death. To death. Now, it's not going to be, a physical fight. You're going to compare traits, and he's going to beat you if you don't put in the work. You're not just going to fight to the death, so you don't just need to go to the gym. You need to compare traits. You need to compare income, body, physicality, fighting, combativeness, body language, everything. You're going to get compared as a person to your villain in 30 days. And he's going to beat you. You design your dream life, you design your hero, you design your traits, you design your villain, and now you need to work for it. So the challenge for these 30 days is really, really simple. You're just going to work towards your goal for 30 days, and you need to beat your villain. Make sure he does not beat you. And follow me on Instagram at eke.mrk, because if you do this challenge and send me a photo every single day for the next 30 days of you crushing it and actually doing the stuff that you need to do, I'll personally do a 1-hour call with you for free where you can ask me any questions you need or want, anything. I'll give you some advice for free for 1 hour if you actually do it and lock in and transform your life. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe, like, all that shit for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Bye.